I've got a little bit of sore throat today. You may notice that, but I am insanely dedicated to doing this. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, actually, is how insane dedication leads to insane success. But first, if you're listening to this, I know that you are a student of success. And because of that, I know that you should be reading Success Magazine. Success Magazine is designed specifically to serve those who want to grow themselves. They focus on the 5 key areas for achieving success: business, relationships, wealth, well-being, and making a difference. Now, I guess that 35 hours a week of television and this welfare state we've created, and a decade or two of quote-unquote role models dressing like tramps and being more known for their drunken exploits will do that to a generation. And we're only getting softer. We're getting less responsible, less motivated, less determined, less impactful. Now, at the risk of starting a political debate, but at the risk of starting one, let me tell you that the most troubling part of the president's healthcare law has nothing to do with freedom or constitutionality or cost. It's the provision that allows the offspring, now notice I didn't say children, to stay on their parents' plans until the age of 26. 26 years old. I mean, they're 26 years old and they still get to, per this government mandate, stay on mommy and daddy's health insurance. I mean, give me a break. But that is no excuse for this generation. And I haven't lost hope. There is still hope. But my generation needs to learn a lesson from Sugar Ray Leonard. So let me tell you about Sugar Ray Leonard. As a child, he would wake up just like all the other kids. He would get dressed for school just like all the other kids. He would walk to the bus stop just like all of the other kids. But right there, as the bus pulled up, that's where the similarities between Sugar Ray Leonard and all the other kids end. And the other kids, they hurriedly crowded onto the bus and they took their seats. But Sugar Ray would not. As the bus drove away, Sugar Ray took off. He ran behind the bus all the way to school every single day, rain or shine. And he became a 6-time world champion boxer. Sugar Ray once said, "The other kids thought I was crazy because I would run in the rain, the snow, it didn't matter. I did it because I didn't want to be better than the next guy. I wanted to be better than all the guys." Sugar Ray was born in 1956, 2 years after my mother and father. Their generation was the one after the greatest generation. I shudder to think what my generation should be labeled. My generation expects instant gratification, no pain, and someone else to clean up their mess, whether it be their mommy or daddy or the president. I've been there myself. I'm not just picking on everyone else in my generation like I'm someone special. In college, now this was before I discovered Dave Ramsey. My freshman year, I ran up a $2,000 credit card bill. I mean, you know how it is. If you've been to college, they've got all these booths set up and free t-shirts and free pizza. I mean, free t-shirt and free pizza, I can't pass that up. And I also felt entitled to all sorts of shiny things and felt no obligation to pay for them. Now, my dad, he found the bill one day, and I found out what getting a new one ripped feels like. He paid the bill and made me work for him to pay it off at $5 an hour. Now, you can do the math. It was about $2,000. I think it was $1,980. $5 an hour. I'm going to be working for 396 hours to pay that off. I estimate that I paid him back about $400, about 80 hours, before we both lost count and moved on. I got off easy, and I got softer because of it. Sugar Ray Leonard shows us, on the other hand, that we have to be willing to devote ourselves to the long haul. We must be willing to see absolutely no return on investment for many years. My generation, they want everything now. I want it now. I want it now. That's what my generation says. and they want someone else to give it to them. But that only leads to getting softer. We have to stay completely and passionately dedicated to our vision, even if we cannot see the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel. No one thought Sugar Ray Leonard could make it as a boxer. He was too small, too slow, and too poor. And he proved them wrong 6 times. Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't soft. He didn't expect instant gratification. I mean, how could a child of only 8 or 9 expect to be a world champion boxer tomorrow? He worked through the pain and didn't expect anyone else to do anything for him. He kept working. He kept working and he kept working at his dream to the point that others thought he was insane and wasting his time. Others thought he was insane. But Sugar Ray Leonard knew that insane dedication leads to insane success. So, my question for you today is, what are you insanely dedicated to no matter what? What are you insanely dedicated to no matter what others say, no matter what you feel, no matter what happens to you? Now go make this an insanely dedicated day. Make it a great one.